Have you ever arrived at an airport and been stunned by its beauty? Between navigating checkpoints and making flights, it's easy to forget that airports are feats of design and engineering. But the world's most beautiful airports elevate function with artistic vision, embedding culture and nature into spaces of transit. These gateways captivate us in the moments between coming and going. So, as you race to your next flight, pause for a moment to admire the soaring architecture around you. Let's explore some of the design elements that make the world's best airports true works of art. Imagine stepping off a plane into a rainforest oasis with lush gardens and a waterfall cascading down a 130-foot tall trellis. Is this an exotic resort? No, it's Singapore's Changi Airport. In an industry obsessed with efficiency, Changi dares to deluxe. Its newest jewel complex houses more than 280 shops and restaurants amidst a sprawling indoor garden. The crown jewel is the Rain Vortex, one of the world's tallest indoor waterfalls. This thundering cascade plunges 7 stories through a huge oculus, giving visitors the feeling of being in the middle of a rainstorm. Changi proves that stress-free travel is possible with a little creativity. Whimsical touches like rooftop swimming pools and butterfly gardens transform the airport into a destination unto itself. Half a world away, Denver International Airport evokes the majestic vistas of the American West. Its signature tensile fabric roofs mimic the Rocky Mountains in its backyard. These striking white peaks rise above the main terminal, visible for miles around. The airport's exterior combines inspiration from native cultures with pioneering new techniques. Its materials are cutting-edge, from the durable Teflon-coated fabric to advanced systems for collecting and draining snowmelt. Yet its shape echoes the teepees and cliff dwellings of indigenous tribes. Denver International demonstrates how modern airports can embody both high-tech and history. Some designs look to the future rather than the past. This is powerfully demonstrated by Beijing's Daxing International Airport, China's biggest and boldest aviation hub. Opened in 2019, Daxing is designed for the space age. Its 7-pier radial structure covers over 11 million square feet, all under one seamless roof. This starfish-shaped terminal allows easy transfers across its 80-plus gates, and despite its vast scale, the entire airport takes just 8 minutes to traverse on foot. Daxing's flowing form mirrors traditional Chinese architecture at a giant scale. Its name translates to Great Prosperity, reflecting designers' belief that this airport will anchor China's continued growth. With its fusion of ancient aesthetic and cutting-edge engineering, Daxing makes a bold entry into the new millennium. Some designs are inspired not by mountains or monuments, but by our innate human need for sanctuary. Consider how Norway's Oslo Airport welcomes travelers with cozy, light-filled spaces. With its wood finishes and curving lines, the terminal's interior evokes the comfort of a Scandinavian cabin in the woods. Panoramic glass walls frame views of snow-dusted pines in wintertime. This joint with nature continues in the airport's sustainable, eco-friendly construction. Over 90% of its materials are recycled. Designers work to minimize the airport's carbon footprint while maximizing its visual connection to the Nordic landscape. Thanks to their efforts, Oslo Airport achieves a rare harmony between infrastructure and environment. Its warmth and simplicity demonstrate how cozy design can ease the stress of travel across long, dark winters. Of course, not every airport can be nestled in natural splendor. In sun-drenched locales like Doha, Qatar, you'll find very different design inspirations. The region's desert climate shaped the creation of Hamad International Airport. Its undulating roof reflects the dunes and waves of Qatar's Persian Gulf shoreline. Underneath this steel canopy, the terminal is draped in a playful mosaic of Arabic geometric patterns. Throughout Hamad Airport, open spaces are accented by intricate Islamic architecture. Columns evoke the delicacy of palm trees. Arched windows filter in golden light. Nature is brought indoors through beautifully decorated fountains and date palm plantings. This rich ornamentation transforms the space from merely functional to culturally meaningful. Local influences make this air hub truly Qatari. Half a planet away, Kuala Lumpur International Airport incorporates design motifs from Southeast Asian culture. Its satellite terminal resembles a modern art museum, with curved walls and massive skylights. Traditional artistic flourishes are found alongside futuristic technology. Airside, the terminal's sweeping roof evokes the wings of flight. ready to jet visitors across the skies. At the nearby main terminal, Islamic geometry adds decorative flair to the powerful architectural forms. KL Airport is a soaring, light-filled gateway between Europe and Asia, bridging cultures through design. Great airport architecture incorporates far more than superficial local color. Truly meaningful designs respond to their natural and cultural context. This is exemplified by Bajaras Airport in Madrid, Spain. Opened in 2006, Barajas' sleek glass terminals disappear into the dry plains surrounding Spain's capital. Inside, cool materials like steel and marble complement the hot climate of central Spain. The airport surrounds travelers in an oasis of efficiency and ease. Its minimalist, modernist design balances busy activity with a hushed tranquility. Overhead, roofs curve and cantilever into space, filtered by patterns of sunlight. Barajas feels spacious yet simple, an ideal environment to calm busy, wandering minds. Its terminals could only exist here in Madrid's arid, intercontinental setting. In contrast, airport architecture in humid tropical zones needs ample airflow and shade. These challenges inspired the flowing, porous design of Marrakesh Menara Airport in Morocco. Its roof ripples outward like fabric in the wind, reminiscent of a nomad's tent. Thousands of pinprick skylights filter sunlight through perforated steel. Breezes pass through latticed walls inspired by Morocco's intricate mashrabiyah screens. Designers interwove traditional Moroccan patterns throughout the airport's modernist construction. Luxurious materials like marble, wood, copper, and bronze add a sense of local craftsmanship. The resulting space adapts traditional aesthetics to serve contemporary air travel needs. Marrakesh Menara inventively blends cultures and environmental factors into transportational art. Artful airports can incorporate unexpected touches, like Frankfurt Airport's dazzling glass atriums. Inaugurated in 1972, Frankfurt's Terminal 2 was decades ahead of its time. Its magnificent skylit ceilings presage today's obsession with indoor-outdoor flow. The most breathtaking addition came in 1994, a sweeping, wave-like form called the Square. This 1.5 million square foot annex creates a new check-in, shopping, and dining hub. Floor-to-ceiling glass walls provide panoramic views of the Frankfurt tarmac. Passengers can glide between Terminal 2 and the Square on a futuristic people mover system. Far from detracting from the original design, this expansion enhances the terminal's light-filled, spacious feel. The Square's flowing shape symbolizes air travel's power to lift us above borders. Frankfurt Airport continues to inspire, proving great design can resonate across generations. In rapidly developing Asia, airports must expand quickly to meet booming tourism. Tokyo Haneda Airport rose to this challenge in the early 2000s. As the fourth busiest airport on Earth, Haneda struggled to accommodate soaring traffic. Planners more than doubled its capacity with a new fourth terminal and satellite building. Designed by renowned architect Renzo Piano, the expansion exemplifies his signature minimalist lightness. The wavy terminal roof resembles a Japanese origami bird taking flight. Renzo layered screens of bamboo, steel, and glass to naturally filter the busy atriums. Traditional wooden lattices and paper boxes inspired Piano to create peaceful spaces within the bustling hub. Haneda's new terminal houses Japan's largest transit hall, feeling expansive thanks to Piano's sensitivity to natural light. Openness and illumination uplift millions of travelers each year as they pass through Tokyo's gateway. From the forested Nordics to the scorching Persian Gulf, every continent holds airports with eye-catching architecture. But more than dazzle us, these design masterpieces soothe and restore us. Their geometry promotes flow as much as their skylights amplify light. We glide through their cathedral-like spaces, restored between flights. Their stunning forms elevate infrastructure to art. So next time you're dashing through check-in, pause for just a moment. The world's most beautiful airports are more than ports of travel. They are monuments reminding us that even on life's boring journeys, we can find magic in every step.